Good morning, student. In today's video, here I take some question from exercise 5.5. Question number 6 is given. In a box of 100 electric bulbs, 10 are defected. One bulb is taken out at random from the box. What is the probability that the bulb drawn is defective and B it is given non-defective? Okay. Now see, in this random experiment, total number of electric bulbs are given 100. Therefore, in box set 100 electric bulbs are there. This represent the total outcomes for this random experiment. Therefore, here I write n of s is equal to what? 100. Okay. Number of defective bulbs are given 10. Therefore, defective bulbs here I write 10. From that we can find out, therefore number of non-defective bulbs is equal to what? 100 minus 10, that is 90. Okay, total 100 bulbs are given. Defective bulbs are 10. Therefore, non-defective bulbs are 90. Then, to find out the probability for getting the defective bulbs. Now, we know the formula. Probability of getting a defective bulb is equal to P of E, that is probability of the event, is equal to number of favorable outcomes, total number of outcomes. The formula P of E is equal to N of E, that is the number of favorable outcomes for the given event. Clear? N of S, that is the total outcomes. Then P of E is equal to N of E. Now this is the probability of for which event getting a defective bulb. How many defective bulbs are here? 10 defective bulbs. Therefore, we put N of E as 10. N of S, that is the total outcomes, 100. 100 bulbs are there. Therefore, 10 upon 100 is simplest form is what? 1 upon 10. We can cut 0 in numerator and the denominator. Then we get 1 upon 10. Okay. 1 upon 10 is the probability for the getting defective bulb. Clear? Similarly, we can find out probability for non-defective bulbs. Therefore, probability for getting a non-defective bulb is equal to P of E is equal to N of E upon N of S. This is the formula. N of E, how many non-defective bulbs are here? Non-defective bulbs we find out what? 90. That is 90 upon 100 is equal to, we can cut 0 and 0 in numerator and the denominator, remaining is 9 upon 10. This is the simplest form. Correct? Therefore, 9 upon 10 is the probability of getting the non-defective bulbs. Okay, students? I hope you understand this question. Now see the next question. This last question of this exercise, question number 8. Question number 8 is given the pointer of spinner shown is rotated. Find the probability that it will land on. Now one spinner it is given there. Okay. And numbers are given from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 to 7 numbers are given. Okay. Then you have to find out the probability of getting the number 4, a multiple of 2, an odd number and a prime number. Okay. Now for this random experiment, total number of the outcomes. How many outcomes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, these are the outcomes. Therefore, pointer of spinner show is rotated. This is the random experiment. For this random experiment, total outcome, that is the sample space, that is N of S is equal to what? 7 here. Clear? Then probability of getting the number 4. What is the formula to find out the probability? That is P of E is equal to N of E is equal to N of S. That is the number of favorable outcomes upon total number of outcomes is equal to getting the number 4. How many times you will get the number 4? Only one time. Clear? Therefore, N of E is equal to 1. N of S, total number of outcomes are 7. Therefore, 1 upon 7 is the probability of getting the number 4. Okay. Let's see the next example. Here I take the B example. Find the probability of getting a number multiple of 2. Probability of getting a multiple of 2. Okay. Now, which are the numbers multiple of 2? That is 2, then 4 and then 6. Okay. Total how many numbers are there? 3 numbers are there which are the multiple of 4. Okay. Therefore, probability of getting the number 2 is given by P of E is equal to N of E upon N of S. Multiple of 2 is 2, 4 and 6. 3 numbers are there. Therefore, N of E here we put, that is 3. Okay. And N of S, it is given 7. Therefore, its probability is what? 3 upon 7. Clear? This is the probability of getting the multiple of 2. That is 3 upon 7. I hope student you understand both the question, how to find out the probability for this event. Now note down your homework. Example C and D from question number 8 from this example. Okay, this is homework for you. And question number 7. And you have to complete the tick the correct answer question number 1 from exercise 5.5. Okay, tick the correct answer. Probability of an event always lies from. Okay, the probability is always between 0 to 1. Remember this. It is not less than 0 and it is not greater than the 1. If you find out the probability, then it is always between 0 to 1. Okay. Your homework is question number 8. Sorry, question number 7 from question number 8. Question number 8. Which example? C example and the D example. Okay. Now see, question number 2 is given. Now what is the question number 2? So question number 3. Find the number of elementary outcomes. Okay. Some random experiments are given there. A coin is tossed 2 times. If you have to find out the number of elementary outcomes, total number of the outcomes for the any random experiment, remember, first it is given a coin is tossed 2 times. Okay, if you toss the coin, total outcomes are what? 2 there. Okay, therefore we write 2. It tossed how many times? 2 times. Therefore we multiply 2 times is equal to what? 4. This means total number of elementary outcomes for this random experiment is what? 4 there. It is very easy. Now see the second. A coin is tossed 3 times. For coin, 2 outcomes are there. Okay. And here we toss how many times? 3 times. Therefore we multiply 2 how many times? 3 times. Here we get what? 8. Therefore 8 is the what? Number of elementary outcomes for this random experiment when coin is tossed 3 times. Okay. And C example is given. A dice is thrown 2 times. A dice, total number of the outcomes are what? For one dice, if you thrown, total numbers are what? 6 there. And it thrown how many times? 2 times. Therefore 6 you have to multiply how many times? 2 times is equal to what? 36. Then for this random experiment when dice is thrown 2 times, total number of the outcomes or the total number of the outcomes or the elementary outcomes is equal to what? 36. This is the answer for this question A, B and C. Okay. I hope you understand this question also. In this way here we complete the 5th lesson of maths. This is all for today student. Thank you very much.